Danny and Phyllis Wade. We're born and raised in Buchanan County.
Where'd you grow up?
Buchanan County.
Right around here? Or?
Matter of fact, right across the street.
Has the area changed much since little?
Oh yes.
What kind of ways?
Just people leaving, the coal industry's dying out, tearing down Grundy, the old things we grew up knowing is no more there. For instance, down Grundy, no more Grundy.
Yeah, I heard they moved to the other side of the river.
Put a Walmart in there.
That put a local store down there.
Yes. Yes, the people took the money and they didn't build back, so we got some new stores coming in, but not like the old ones.
Well, the big mines is shutting down.
Why is that happening?
Seems like everything's geared for oil and gas right now. Gas exploration.
Are people, since this was a coal mining heritage, are people now switching to other jobs, or the other jobs compensating for the lack of coal mining?
A lot of them having to leave the area, the younger generation. Like our son, he left back in '98, wasn't he? Went to North Carolina because there's not enough work here to make a living there. Good paying job was getting at.
Well, this is a question we ask everyone across the state. What's your family history? Phyllis, we'll start with you.
My family history?
What do you remember about how your family came here?
In the family history of mine, I'm originally a Stiltner. And the Stiltlers was the first people who came to this county. So I'm an ancestor of that, and I was born and raised on Popple Creek. My dad, Clyde Stiltner, was a coal miner. He had 34 years in the mines, suffered a heart attack inside the mines, and died before the next morning. My mother was a housewife up until the latter part of the years, and she went to work at one of the schools as a custodian and a cafeteria worker. I have 3 brothers and 1 sister. The sister doesn't live around here, but my brothers still are here. And they've all been in the mines before. Yes. He was just traveling, I reckon, and he came across this area and he married some woman and brought her here. I believe it's the history that I have. I have a history thing of it, and it says that he was the first person to come to Buchanan County, and if I'm not mistaken, it says that he lived in an old tree, a big tree, in the bottom part of the tree until he could get something. Like I said, I've got all the documentation, I've got things on it, but it's been a while since I saw it.
My mother and father, my dad, he wasn't a coal miner till later on up in his life. He worked for Virginia Department of Highways. He raised, back then times were tough, hard work, low pay. Yet he raised us. I'm the only boy out of, there's 3 girls, I'm the only boy. It was tough back then.
Do you have a story of how tough it was?
Well, chickens had to go out and pick eggs. You want eggs, milk cows, get your milk, and then raise a farm. Matter of fact, it's right in this area right here where we're at now, where this building is on. And later on in life, when he got sick and he had to quit the highway department, he went in and ventured into coal mining with my brother-in-law. That didn't pan out, and he had a nervous breakdown. Seemed like, after that, it never was the same. Well, my wife here, we got married later on, and we started making our lives here. Matter of fact, we live right behind where I was born and raised.
What was it like working in the coal mines when you worked?
What I worried about is getting a full shift in. We were bad strike. VP number 3, Island Creek Coal, was started in 1970. It's good pay, but good health insurance when we worked. I don't know how I made a living supporting my family, but I did. Time went on, it got better. You know,
Ended up going down in.
I mine electrician, mechanic, started there, and then later on I signed outside for an outside supply job. I had a lot of accidents, got legs broke, had major back surgery from, all that heavy lifting. The biggest thing, it wasn't like when we wanted to build our house, I went to the superintendent and asked him, about how the work situation looked. The work in the coal mines, up and down. I say, so you're telling me it's just temporary? He said, exactly. So if you bought anything, you're just taking a risk, before you could pay for it and all. But anyway, I did. That's,
All right, last question for you, Bill. What are your hopes?
I hope my health holds out. Get to see the grandkids live same way as her.
My hopes is
I don't want to be
that
long.
we do have good health, but my hopes is that my children, I like to see them on their own, and which they basically are. I'd like to see this area go back to some of the way it was before, but it's not going to happen. Other than that, just I'd like to see everything go smooth.
All right, thank you for sharing.
Okay, thank you.